Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the Two-Stroke Turbo channel. Welcome back to the best content on the internet, YouTube in particular. This is my shop dog Stella, and we've got a little unconventional video this morning on our way to work. You can see Stella is very content. Stella is the shop dog and the mascot of the Two-Stroke Turbo channel. She's riding in the back seat of our 1998 Honda CR-V, and we're getting ready to head to work. This car needs some service. I'm going to go through a story. It's a oh, and there we go. That's the problem right there. See that light on the dash? That's the alternator light. It's been going off and coming on apparently for a year, my daughter says. I don't drive this car. This is the kid's car. And you can see the alternators coming and going as it pleases. So I'm going to give you a story, but first I got to give you a little backstory. This car has been totaled 4 times. If you look here at the steering wheel, the club has been cut off of this car because it's been stolen twice, totaled 4 times. So it is a pretty cool little car. It's a 5-speed manual transmission. I'm going to put it in reverse here, get the brake off, and we're going to go to work. It is currently about ready to snow. If you look outside, the cracked windshield, backing up the driveway here, we'll make sure that we don't hit anybody. The car has a lift kit. We take it skiing, and we took it skiing last night. I should say yesterday, and we do some night skiing. We do the value passes, so that's from 2 p.m. until close, which is about 9 o'clock at night on the mountain. Our mountain of choice is Mount Hood Meadows to be precise, and had kind of a scary day. Make sure that guy's going to stop. I didn't know the alternator had an issue. I always check the car before we go. I check the oil, I put the rocket box on, I loaded up 4 sets of skis, filled the tank full of gas, got everybody in it, got all the way up to the mountain, no problem during the daytime, didn't need the lights. Roads were pretty icy. It was snowing, 17 degrees with a wind chill of about -4 because the wind was blowing at 40. But on the way home, in the parking lot, getting ready to come off the bus back from the lodge, the light started flickering in the parking lot, and I was like, oh, that's not good. But then the headlights got bright, and I thought we were good. Got halfway down the mountain, and all the power started going off. Like, everything started getting dimmer. So I turned off the radio, I turned off the heat, I turned off everything to try to conserve power, and the speedometer went to 120 and then to 0. The tachometer went to 8,000 and then to 0. The gauges all went dead. I couldn't run with headlights anymore. We were on a dark 2-lane highway about an hour and a half out of town, and I thought for sure we're gonna have to get towed back, for sure. And just as the car started to sputter, the SRS light came on, the ABS light came on, all of a sudden the alternator came back to life, and we made it home just fine, albeit a bit sweaty from thinking we're gonna have to push the car off the side of the road in the snow with my girls, and my wife was not happy. And of course, my daughter, who drives this car normally, chirping from the back seat, "I told you, Dad, I told you," which she didn't. So I'm taking the car to the shop now to get this fixed, this intermittent alternator thing. Just goes to show you that you can't be too sure about what you're doing. But anyhow, I'm hoping that's all it is. That's just a weird problem. I've never had a car lose all power and all of a sudden it came back fine like it was. I am so thankful somebody was looking over my shoulder. I did not want to be stuck on the side of the highway with no four-way flashers, no power at all. Let's get to the shop. Let's get an alternator in this thing. Let's get the oil changed. Let's make sure this car is good for skiing. It's an awesome ski car. It does everything that it should. It's paid for itself many times. As I said, it's been totaled 4 times, and it's been stolen successfully twice. The 3rd time that it almost got stolen, they smashed the window there where Stella is. You can see that cracked window. but they didn't get the car, so we're thankful about that. So I hope I make it to work. I hope I can. I'm going to shut the power down now because I don't want to push this car into my lot. All right, we'll catch you when we get to the shop. Okay, so we made it to the shop in the cold rain. I've got my battery tester on the battery and it's showing 14.5 volts. That's perfect. This is the original alternator, 220,000 miles. It's right down in there. It's gonna be fun to get that out of there, but it's gotta be done. I ain't driving this thing 2 feet without fixing that alternator. It's kind of scary. Yeah, that's no fun. Driving home, dark 2-lane highway with no headlights, cars are flashing me, and I'm telling the kids, get ready, we're pulling over.